Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. ठाकुर भक्ति विनोद की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्से नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाम्बदिव्यच्छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। वन्दे अनन्ताद्भुतैश्वर्यं श्रीनित्यानन्दमीश्वरं यस्येच्छया तत्स्वरूपम् अज्ञेनापि निरूप्यते। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Everybody put your hands up in the air, both your hands. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु मद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Bhagavatam is remaining, so don't end the class very soon. Can someone help our harmonium Prabhu to go there? Is everything visible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Prabhu, do you want your laptop or I can connect mine?
I'm attached to my laptop, my notes.
I think we just have to connect again.
Yes, yes, please. Here? Which
Add
one?
device.
Why did you disconnect him from Parampara? Shri TV. Shri, beautiful. Srimad Bhagavatam, beautiful Bhagavatam. I was in one temple. I just went as a guest randomly. Durvasa Muni crashed in. Thank you. So after going there, I was given a place, fortunately, to stay. And next day, I came in the morning for the morning program, for the Mangalarti. All of a sudden, the devotee came there and gave me the mic. Prabhu, you sing. Because I am used to that culture where if we have to sing Mangalarti, culture means the temple, we are informed 1 week in advance. Then later on, I sang the Mangalarti. Somehow, the president liked my Mangalarti. He said, we want you only to sing Narsimharti. I said, okay, I'll sing. After Narsimharti, he said, Prabhu, Tulsi Arti. I said, all right, I'm enjoying it. After Tulsi Arti, Shikshashtakam. I said, okay. NOI, all right. Japa, Japa, thank you. After Japa, there was Guru Puja after the Shringar Darshan. And Guru Puja happened. And the Guru Puja, again the mic came to him. Prabhu, Guru Puja. I said, okay, Guru Puja, done. This is how Indians say, okay, na? As per Bhakti Marg Maharaj. So Guru Puja was also done. After Guru Puja, the temple president took the mic. He took the mic and said, today's Srimad Bhagavatam class will be given by Sanatan Dharma Das. And I was like, Baapre, I was not ready for this. And I was just looking which canto, which chapter, right? So then finally I sat on the Vyasasana. My preparation started in Jai Radha Madhav. As I sang long Jai Radha Madhav. That's what I was preparing. And finally I could give a class. And he made me give class for the next 3 days also. Along with Mangalarti, Narsimharti, Tulsi Arti. They loved me very much, I think. They were merciful upon me. So today morning I had same experience. I approached our ashram leader Prabhus that please excuse me from the Mangalarti because I'm going to lose time by walking. I don't count the walking japa somehow. I don't count it for my sadhana. It's a very blissful experience with Maharaj. So can I stay back and chant? That time our Monil Prabhu, he gave me a shock, 440 volts shock. He said, Prabhu, help me with the Srimad Bhagavatam. I said, of course, please come to me. I'll give you points. He said, help me with the Bhagavatam. You have to give it. That's when I got a shock again and I got reminded of that experience. But however, with the prayers of devotees, we'll relish this experience of Bhagavatam. Right? We go on till 8:30? Okay, because every temple has a particular standard. All right. So we're discussing from the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. First of all, before we get into the Bhagavatam subject matter, we would like to glorify Srimad Bhagavatam. Paramananda Pathaya Premavarshakshārayate Sarvada Sarvasevaya Sri Krishnaya Namo Namaha. Who is Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam is Lord Krishna. Sri Krishnaya Namo Namaha. One unto whom we want to offer repeated obeisances. Namo Namaha. Namo Namaha. We sing, na? Means obeisances again and again and again. Why? Because Paramananda Pathaya. How to study Bhagavatam or how to sit in Bhagavatam class? Parama Ananda. Not depressed. When is this guy going to end? When I get prasad? No. Ananda. Let me see Ananda in everyone's face, please. Paramananda Pathaya. Even you don't feel Ananda, just do this. This motion will create the emotion. Please do it. Right? Just smile. Paramananda Pathaya. That's how we should study Srimad Bhagavatam. Why? Prema Varsha. Varsha means rain. Material culture, modern culture means rain go away, little Tommy wants to play, and etc. So we want rain to go away, but Vedic culture means welcoming rain. Rain is the result of our yajna that we're performing. Yeah, rain is a result that the Yajna Purusha, Lord Vishnu, is pleased with us and is bestowing mercy. And what kind of rain? Usually it rains water. Thank you, Antriksh Prabhu. But Srimad Bhagavatam is a rainfall of prema. Prema varshaksharayate. There is prema falling. So, how many of you like to dance in the rain? Not in the snow, day, rain. Really? Okay, thank you. Others? Boring. So we like to dance in the rain. So this is the rainfall of prema. We're supposed to be there participating and getting all that prema that's available. But that is only applicable if you're ananda, happy in the Bhagavatam class. That's when Krishna will be able to bestow himself, give himself to you. Imagine Krishna come, you call Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna comes there. Yes, my dear devotee. And you are into your own thing. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna say, okay, you don't need me, I'm leaving. Same way when we invoke Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is right there. So let's show Krishna. Even if we don't feel, let's show Krishna we are happy. Happy? Ananda? Pathaya. All right. Atra sargo visargascha stanam poshanamutaya manmantra ishanukata nirodha muktira ashreya. These are the 10 subject matters of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Jiva Goswami says that all these 10 subject matters of Bhagavatam, if you want to know the verse, it is Srimad Bhagavatam 2.10.1. I'm a struggling artist, so I'll keep sketching and drawing just to keep all of you awake. Okay, I'll do that. So this is the 10 subject matters of Bhagavatam. So on the other hand, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that one particular canto deals specifically with one topic also. Mainly one topic and other topics are also there. So the topic of the 8th canto is Manavantara. Manavantara means the universal administration which changes after every 71 cycles of Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. This is called Divya Yuga or Chatra Yuga. You're right. Okay. So what all things change in the Manvantara? Indra is changed. Yes. Devatas are changed. Manu is changed. The person who's going to create mankind, he's changed. Manu Putras, that's another principle. Manu Putras. Sapta Rishis, 7 Rishis. We're going to find out what is all their functionalities. We're going to come ahead. And finally, one more aspect that changes here, or rather a person who empowers all of them. That empowerment is done by, just like you had your Bhakti Academy annual celebration, 3rd year, there was an empowerment. All of you got such wonderful titles. Yes, right? His was the best, I liked. So similarly, in order to empower all of them, there is a Manavantara avatar, an incarnation of Godhead himself who comes as Manavantara avatar. He comes and he empowers everyone, because till the time Krishna comes and does something, no one's going to take it seriously, right? So he comes. So these are the 6 principles that happen in a Manvantara, right? So now this particular chapter is what? Can anyone read the title? Matsya, the Lord's fish incarnation.
Somehow I missed the meaning of word Manvantara.
Manvantara is the period of ruling of the Manus for the 71 Divya Yugas. Yeah. Feel free to ask like this. Please ask any question anytime, no problem. Not lengthy ones, short ones. Lengthy ones, Antriksh Prabhu in the end. No. 4 yugas, 71 cycles of 4 yugas. Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, 71 times. Yes, got it? So, which was the chapter before this? Anyone knows? Prahlad, 7th canto ni. Yes, Vamanadev. What happened to Vamanadev? Vamanadev was a small dwarf, but to Brahman. And he suddenly became Trivikrama, huge, covering the entire universe. So, after listening to this particular pastime, Parikshit Maharaj remembered another pastime. Shukdev Maharaj, there is one more pastime, right? Wherein the Lord grew in size, Matsya Avatar. And that is why we have this chapter. He got remembered suddenly. Oh my God, there's one more incarnation which grows like this nicely. Matsya. And Krishna is like Matsya. Yes, wherever you put, it grows. I'm very happy to know that all of your wonderful preaching initiatives are growing. It started with one place. That's how Matsya is. Small group of devotees, a small room. Oh, and suddenly the number increases. Prabhu, we don't have place. Okay, fine. Let's extend the hall. Okay, the hall is extended. Yay. Again, preach, preach, preach. Krishna is Matsya incarnation. He grows. And then, Prabhu, the hall is full. Okay, take the entire temple. Hari bol, Jai. And the whole temple is full, Prabhu. Go get the next church. So we keep growing like this. So that means Krishna is very much there. The Krishna element is there because wherever there is Krishna, there is growth. Yes, wherever there's bhakti, there's growth. So that's why we have this chapter. All right. So let's quickly see what is the overview of this particular chapter. The first six slokas, why the Lord appears, the principle of appearance, and specifically Matsya Avatar. So that is something which is asked by Parikshit Maharaj. That's an inquiry. Then there is a first appearance of Matsya. Anyone remembers when does Matsya come first time?
Yes, from the when the king is there taking some water.
First time. Good morning. Okay. So there's a demon, Hayagriva, who steals the Vedas from Brahma and goes and hides in Vibhavari, the lower planetary systems. That's when Lord comes as Matsya, kills this demon Hayagriva, extracts back the Vedas and installs the plugins in Brahma's software. Those days, Vedas means hard copy, no soft copy, no hard copies. Soft copy means in Brahma's head. And he could steal it. The demons had the power to hack into your internal system, into your antakarana, mana buddhi hankar, and they could steal all your files. And Brahma says, I'm clueless now, he calls. But one thing he remembers is the Lord. See, there was one mother, an elderly mother, Prabhupada disciple. She lost all her memory. She had Alzheimer's. But all she could remember is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Very nice situation, right? Amazing situation. All you know is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Same Alzheimer's disease Brahmaji got. He could remember only the Lord. Everything is how to create. I don't know. I know nothing. I forgot all the Vedas. But I remember the Lord. So he invoked the presence of Lord. Lord comes as Matsya, kills, and again installs all the applications. And Brahma is again, I'm back. There you go. So that's the first appearance of Matsya. Now we're discussing the second appearance of Matsya, where the Lord plays with his devotee Satyavrat Maharaj. And that's why Lord comes. There's a statement in the Shruti mantras which says, Mad Bhakta Vinodartam Karomi Vivida Kriya. In order to please my devotees, I come again and again. Mad Bhakta Vinodartam, to play with my devotees. I play. Narsimdev came to play with whom? Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad is standing down. Hiranyakashipu is on his lap. The entire Narsimharti, twice Hiranyakashipu's name comes. Prahlad only once. Hai na? Yeah. So he comes to play with him. So Mat Bhakta Vinonartam Karomi Vividaha Kriya. Then last section which yesterday Maharaj took, right? Yes, that was about Satyavrat Maharaj offering prayers to Matsya Avatar. And now we are going to see the response. Now Satyavrat has prayed. Yes, we all expect our prayers to be answered. Right? We all want Lord to answer our prayers. And somebody praises you, you have certain expectation that Lord will reciprocate. He always reciprocates. Definitely. So now we are going to see this section, which is Matsya's response to King's prayers. Ready? Paka? Okay, so how we will do is one verse from Prabhu's on this side, the next verse from Prabhu's on this side. Okay. All right. So now this 31 is going to speak about two reasons of Lord adventing as Matsya specifically. His Grace, Amal Harinam Prabhu.
Two reasons of Lord's advent as Matsya. Sukadev Goswami said, when King Satyavrata spoke in this way, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who at the end of the Yuga had assumed the form of a fish to benefit his devotee and enjoy his pastimes in the water of inundation, responded as follows.
Yeah. So Bhagavatam is giving a philosophy in the storyline as well. Why Lord comes? Yes, this is always the Paritranaya Sadhunam. That's always first. That's why he comes. And then here is something special. How many of you like water sports, amusement parks? Yes? Boring. Yeah, okay, few of you. Others are telling, no, bro, anyway, you're not going to take us. So we're not going to raise hands. We're lazy. We're not going to lift our hands up. Yes? So we all, where that tendency to sport in water comes from? Krishna. How many of you were cricket fans before? Huh? Rohan, Prabhu. Others, they don't want to admit it. They were. How did cricket start? It started from Krishna. Krishna plucked a fruit, and gave it to one of his friends and told, throw it to me. And he took a particular bark of a tree and shot. Sixer. That was the beginning of cricket. It's there in the Bhagavatam. That's how everything begins from Krishna. So the sporting tendency is there. That's there in the Krishna. And why does he come actually? He comes many times to have a Veera Rasa. Yes, Krishna comes. How many of you like fighting, action? We all like that. Those tendencies are there in Krishna. That's why it's there. We are all Mamai Vamso Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. We are all Krishna's part and parcel, so we also have those tendencies. Right? Okay, over there nobody fights with the Lord. Lord went to one of his devotees once, the Shastras mentioned. He said, "Oh Sudarshana." He said, "Yes, my Lord. Can we fight? With you, Lord?" "Yeah, yeah, please, let's fight." Sudarshana, he saw a lotus, he threw on the Lord, "Fight over. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai." And he left. He just left. Hare Krishna. So Lord wants action-packed fighting. So he comes to beat up Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakshi. Beating. You want some beating on his body also. Hit me, come on. So that Virara. So that's there, the tendencies. There in all of us because it's there in Krishna. All right. Now, as soon as the Lord takes the mic, he's going to make a very, very dangerous announcement. Let's listen to this announcement.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Okay, who can subdue your enemies? On the seventh day from today, the three worlds, Bhuv, Bhuva, and Swaha, will all merge into the water of incantation."
My God, this is an untimely announcement. Tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., there will be no water. Something similar to that. So he's talking about a pralaya. What happens in prayer? This is the universe, right? Universe is half filled with water. Yes. This is the Bhuloka. Above that is Bhuvar, Om, Bhu, Bhuva, Bhuvar Lok, Swarga Lok, Bahar Lok, Jana Lok, Tapa Lok, Sati Lok. All the planets. And below are Atala, Vitala, Talatala, Mahatala, Satala, Patala. All the planets below, 14 planetary systems. They're all here. But what happens in the Pralay Kal is the water rises in level and comes up till Maharloka. Swargaloka is gone. Maharloka, those guys feel the heat. Because there's water, there's winds, and there is fire at the same time. Hare Krishna. Imagine summer, winter, and rain at the same time. Something like that. That is Pralay. You cannot imagine it. That's how the experience is. And people from Maharloka, headed by Bhrigu Muni, they all request, Janalok Bhai, le lo humko, please take us. Excuse me, can we come? Okay, fine, come. And there is a complete blackout. And that time, everyone does only one thing. Imagine there's no power, no electricity. Yes, absolutely. Everything will stop. No internet connection, nothing. That's what happened when we were in the pandemic period. There was a 48-hour lockdown and power cut. So all we all did was Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All you can do is bhajan, that's it. And that's what these guys do on the top planet is Satya, Satyaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka. They only do Kirtan and glorify the personality of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, who's there below. They glorify this personality. So Pralaya happens on 4 occasions. There are 4 types of pralayas described in the 12th canto of Bhagavatam. The first pralay is called as Nitya Pralay. Please come ahead. Hey, what happened? What did you do?
You have to reconnect. Yes.
He is a very naughty soul, gets disconnected from Guru Parampara. Okay, how do I do? Say something.
You have to remove the device
Remove the device.
and then again add it.
Hare, can you please chant for me? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Please come and take your place. Get a chair, be here only. Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Okay? I did that. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. The Suta Goswamis and the sages of Naimisharanya wanted Bhagavatam for 1,000 years. What is the impediment? Death. So what they did, they invited Yamaraj to be with them. I'm not calling you Yama. I'm saying in case of any, again, disconnection, you are there with us. Come closer, please come. It was your class, right? I'm taking it. So what is Nitya Pralay? Nitya Pralay means constantly at every moment, every single atom is being destroyed. Yes, the bodies with which you heard the previous point is not the same body which you're hearing this point. Fact. And neither is that body which is going to remain, which you're going to hear the next point. Hare Krishna. Didn't know this? It's a fact. Maya Devi is so expert that she gives you a new body every moment. That's called Nitya Pralaya. Atomic level, everything is being destroyed. This is Nitya Pralaya. The second Pralaya is Naimittika Pralaya. This Naimittika Pralaya happens after 24 hours of Brahma, not us. Okay, Brahma is 24 hours. We'll not get into the calculation, how much is that? Many of you know it. All right. So the third Pralaya is called as Prakrita Pralaya. Prakrita Pralaya happens after 100 years of Brahma. When Brahma's lifespan is over, all the universes, they get into the body of Mahavishnu once again. That is called as Prakrita Pralaya. And the fourth Pralaya is the best Pralaya, my favorite Pralaya, which is called Atyantika Pralaya. Any guesses? What is this? Total blackout happens every time. In Naimittika also and Prakrita also. Prakrita, there is no question of blackout. There is no room. The house is destroyed. Where is there is blackout? Blackout is this guy, Naimittika. So Atyantika Pralaya is that point of time when our subtle body is destroyed and we go back home, back to God at Haribol. Jarayati Ashu Yakorsham Jigirno Analoyata. Second canto Bhagavatam. Our entire subtle body is burnt and we go back home, back to God. So that is Atyantika Pralaya. So now, why this announcement is being made? Because everyone knows exactly when is going to be the power cut. But this is not something which is scheduled. This is something, because what period is going on here? Chakshush Manvantra is ending and Vaivasvat Manvantra is starting. That's our Manvantra is starting. This is not the time for Pralaya at all. It's not Nitya, okay, when Nitya happens. Naimittika, nay. Prakrita, no. Atyantika, okay, that is also not possible. So what exactly is this Pralaya? That is why Lord is making a special announcement to caution his devotee that there is going to be a Pralaya now. Yes, that's what Prabhu read. So what Pralaya is there? Don't worry, Lord is here. Kaunteya prati janehi name bhakta prachati. Lord's rescue operation read by Antariksha Prabhu.
Lord's rescue operation. When all the three worlds merge into the water, a large boat sent by me will appear before you.
Do not worry. I'm going to send, not Titanic. Titanic will sink. I'll give a very long boat. Titanic first voyage it sank. A ship that even God can't sink. So much of pride and arrogance. First voyage it was gone. So Lord is going to send a very special ship, a boat, which will accommodate everything. It will appear before you. See, Lord is so merciful. And he always has this wonderful. So to take part in Lord's program or his plan is a very exciting, thrilling experience. So now Lord is going to give his task. Okay, so I'm going to give you your special task. Yes.
Thereafter, O king, you shall collect all types of herbs and seeds and load them on that great boat. Then, accompanied by the 7 rishis and surrounded by all kinds of living entities, you shall get aboard that boat, and without moroseness, you shall easily travel with your companions on the ocean of inundation, the only illumination being the effulgence of the great rishis.
A perfect manager. He gives a perfect description of what is your job description, JD, perfectly. First, get all the herbs and seeds and load them. Aye, sir. Yes. Next, Sapta Rishis. Who are those guys? Atri, Bharatwaj, Gautama, Jamadagni, Kashyapa, Vashishta, Vishwamitra. They are the Sapta Rishis of the next Manvantra who have to come. They have to take over the responsibilities. Actually, who are these Sapta Rishis? These Sapta Rishis are the ones who stay. We know the constellation, right? That is their planet. That is their homes. They are present there. After every Kali Yuga, when the Sanatan Dharma is destroyed, that means people do not know it is not Sanatan Dharma Das, Sanatan Dharma. So they come to again establish the principles of Sanatan Dharma in the next Satyuga. That's what the rishis do. And what about Manu? So Manu establishes the Varnashram Dharma. So Manu's goal is Varnashram Dharma. Saptarishis, their goal is the spiritual principles, Sanatan Dharma, you have to establish. So these are the 7 preachers who again establish the Dharma every Satyuga. So 71 Satyugas like that, they do it. Okay? And then get on board. Next, without moroseness. This is very important. Because anyone who says, come on, there's going to be an earthquake, everyone's going to die. No, please. You're going to get disheartened. Don't get morose. Don't worry. Chant Hari. That's what Lord is telling. And do not worry about any kind of boat. My God, boat, I will have seasickness, nausea, suspension. No. Easy travel. Easy journey to other planets. Don't worry. So you're going to have very, very easy and smooth travel. No suspensions problem, no vomiting issues, nothing. Seasickness, easy travel. I'm promising you. Right? And then please understand there's going to be a blackout. And when the blackout comes, what is the only source of light? Om Brahmane Namah. The effulgence coming out of the heads. Effulgent sages. Buddha, the Shastras described Buddha, he had effulgence that spread to 10 yojanas, which means 80 miles. Can you imagine? Wherever there's Buddha, sun won't set. 80 miles will be effulgent. That's the kind of effulgence used to be there. 10 miles. Same with Rishabhadev. Yes, he's a yogi. Mahayogi means up till 10 yojanas they can spread their Brahma Tejas. So like this, you have 7. Yes, sir. 7 times the lumens, the brightness is going to be there. So do not worry about light, electricity will go. Then yet there will be another question. Who is the captain? Chalana kisko aata? Who will drive this boat? We need some user's manual, guide, etc. Right? So who's going to be the driver of the boat? Ishan Prabhu.
Who is the captain? Then as the boat is tossed about by the powerful winds, attach the vessel to my horn by means of the great serpent Vasuki, for I shall be present by his side.
Did this guy come before also? Yeah, Samudraman. Whenever they need a rope, this guy is called. He squeezed, poor fellow, every time. How long will this joyride continue, Prabhu? Next.
Pulling the boat with you and all the rishis in it, O king, I shall travel in the water of devastation until the night of Lord Brahma's slumber is over.
Yeah, point to be clarified. This is not Brahma's night at all. This pralay happened because Brahma got a sleep in the Bhagavatam class. He just felt sleepy. See, can you imagine how much attentive the leaders have to be? If the leaders sleep, the project is closed. So you can't afford to sleep at all. Yeah. So Brahmaji just felt like sleeping. He just, I'm planning to doze. He just gets little bit of tamaguna, immediately there's pralay. So that's what happened here. It is not actually pralay time, but Brahmaji is feeling sleepy. And I know that guy is going to, he's just opening his mouth to yawn. So I'm telling you the prediction earlier, there's going to be a pralay. So please take care. Now this is the shloka that is allotted to me. Hari Bol. So finally we have reached. We are there. So let's get back to the topic. So what was Lord originally doing? He was planning to reply and respond to the prayers of Manu. That is not yet to be Manu, his future Manu. So he's Satyavrat Maharaj. So he's going to respond to his plans. Usually when a devotee goes, like you see the Samudra Manthan Leela, which happened before, all the devotees, they go first, they glorify the Lord. They do kirtan. They go to Dham and glorify. In Dham, the effect is 1,000 times. So they go to Lord's Dham and they keep glorifying the Lord. And finally, when the Lord comes, they again glorify him further. And after glorification, finally they'll say one point, Lord, please save us. We are no longer immortal. We become mortals. You know what to do, so please tell us. The last one line. But Lord's case is opposite. First, he's telling all the issues that are going to come, and finally, he's going to reciprocate. He's the opposite of all of us. So let's see what's Lord's reciprocation. We'll recite just once. Together, chalo. Madiyam mahimanam cha param brahmeti shabditam vetsyasya anugrihitam me samprashner vivartitam hridi. Okay. Translation. Oh, where's the translation? It's vanished. It's up? No, it's not there. Okay, fine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Who is next to read? Yes, Om Prabhu.
You will be thoroughly advised and favored by me, and because of your inquiries, everything about my glories, which are known as Param Brahma, will be manifest within your heart. Thus, you will know everything about me.
Yes. All right. So I would like to, at this particular point of time, to give a disclaimer. You guys came late. So I'm going to let you late. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was very encouraging. Okay, so director in the heart. Next. Hridi sannivishto matta smritirjnanamohanam cha.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Paramatma, situated in everyone's heart, and from whom comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness.
Yeah, Paramatma in the heart. This is Purushottam Yoga, which speaks about the Paramatma. All right. Who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON? Prabhupada's Guru. His Guru. His Guru. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Guru. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj's Guru. Baldev Vidya Bhushan is contemporary. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Guru, 4 generations. Narottam Das Thakur, 4 generations ahead. Narottam Das Thakur's Guru, Lokanath Goswamis. So all Goswamis come there. Okay. So Goswamis, there is Raghunath and Jiva, who are the youngest. Their Guru, Rupa Swarupa. Okay. Their Guru, Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. His Guru, Ishwarapuri's Guru, Madhavendra Puri's Guru, Lakshmipati Tirtha. His Guru, thank you so much. I knew you will not know it. Vyasa Tirtha. That is his story. Okay, no, I'm not going to ask further. So there was a great guru, Vyasa Tirtha, Madhva Guru. See, he ran a mutt in Udupi Kshetra. Yes, not in Udupi, near Udupi. That was his matta, Vyasa Tirtha, his guru. So here's where we go. That's why I had to take you there, right? So Vyasa Tirtha had many disciples who were great scholars. But there was one disciple, his name was Kanaka, who belonged to a Shudra background. So all the Brahmana disciples would boycott this Shudra disciple and not treat him properly. So one day, Vyasa Tirtha, he observed this. Guru is very intelligent. So he called all his disciples. And after calling all his disciples together, he gave everyone one banana. He gave them banana, everyone took the banana. And one guy was about to eat it. He said, Guru said, wait, I have not given this to eat right now. I will give you 24 hours time. By tomorrow, you have to eat this banana when no one's watching you and come back. They said, super easy, we'll do it. And all the disciples went and they came back. So then they came back and everyone was like looking at each other. Banana? Gone, okay. So there was the first disciple. Okay, what did you do? So Gurudev, I went underneath the water and I ate the banana. Nobody was there. It was okay, fail. Next you. What did you do? Gurudev, I went inside the cave where there was absolutely dark. It's completely dark, blackout. There I went and ate the banana. So you also failed. Get out. I went behind the altar. The Lord, nobody's there. Nobody comes there. And there I ate the banana. He said, you also failed. Fourth was very enthusiastic. He said, I will definitely pass this test. So he said, Gurudev, can I share how I ate? Yes. Gurudev, I didn't open the banana only. I just ate it. So nobody saw me eating it. I just gobbled up the whole banana. Gurudev said, you have failed. Everyone failed. Kanaka, what did you do? How did you eat the banana? Kanaka pulls out the banana. He said, Gurudev, I could not. Because I also went to his water. I went inside the cave. I also went behind the altar. I also tried the technique, but I always saw one person always watching me with unblinking eyes. Who is that? Paramatma. This is where Krishna consciousness begins. Vyasa Tirtha says that you are a successful disciple. Because the entire sadhana that we do is to come to the point of getting this awareness that Paramatma is always watching us. That CCTV is always there. Yes. Paramatma's CCTV. People are conscious, right? There's a CCTV camera. This is Lord's Paramatma's camera, always there watching us from all angles. There are 12 Sakshis mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam 6th canto. Yes. Agni, Surya, Bhumi, directions, Digdevatas, everything. You can fool everyone. You can even fool Yamraj. Ravana did that. But the 12th Sakshi is somebody you can never fool. Who is that? Paramatma. So to the degree we get this particular knowledge or awareness that Paramatma is always watching us, to that degree we become very, very serious practitioners. Paramatma?
Knowledge.
Yeah, he gives. Who gave knowledge to Kanakdas not to eat? Paramatma. He was aware. And how does Paramatma give knowledge? If that way you are supposed to be asked, you can go and ask your spiritual master. If you give a spiritual master the microphone, you give Paramatma the microphone, they'll be speaking the exact same words. That's how it is. Okay. How much does Lord reveal? Who's Prabhu? Who's next? Syama Prabhu. It's you.
The Lord reveals himself in proportion to one's surrender to him.
Etam sadaiva vajamyaham.
In responsive cooperation, the Lord reveals himself in proportion to one's surrender. That which is revealed to one who fully surrenders is different from what is revealed to one who surrenders partially. Everyone naturally surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, either directly or indirectly.
So the subject matters of surrender is discussed in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You can go to 7th chapter, shloka number 14 to the end. This all indicates types of surrenders. That is the subject matter. Direct surrender is directly performing sadhana bhakti. The 14th verse. Maam ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Direct. And 15th verse of the 7th chapter speaks about those guys who don't surrender. Mudas. Namam dushkritano muda prapadyante. Now, these guys don't surrender. Okay. They are called rascals, miscreants. 16th, yes, they surrender, but not with proper intention. But they come to surrender. That is 16 to 19. The 4 types of Sukritinahas. 20th speaks 20 to 23 of 7th chapter speaks about those who indirectly surrender, those who surrender to demigods. Because Deva Narayana Angaja. Devatas are Narayana Angaja. They're different parts of Lord. But that's indirect surrender still. 24th is those who surrender to Brahmajyoti. There is also indirect surrender. Yeah. So like this, the types of surrenders are mentioned. So direct surrender that is appreciated by Krishna is those who take to the process of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then there may be a question, what is surrender, Prabhu? So you want to know what is surrender? Go to the purport of the 18th chapter, 66th verse. Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya varjanam rakshishyati iti vishwaso goptrute varanam tata atmanikshepa karpanya shadvida sharanagati. Homework. Find it out. Right? Read it. Purport. 18.6 is purport. You'll get it. So what is practically applicable for us right now is the first 2 items. Let's imbibe that. Other things will follow. Anything favorable to Krishna, I will do. Anything that's not favorable to Krishna consciousness, I won't do. That's it. That's how surrender begins. Yes? I drink this water. Is it favorable to Krishna consciousness? Yeah, let me see. Raso hamapsu kaunteya. Ah, Krishna is tasting water. Okay. So tasty. Yeah, favorable. What about ginger ale? Okay, not ginger ale. Something else. Liquor, wine, is it favorable? No, it's not favorable. So any activity we do, if we take this into consideration, that's how we begin the process of surrender, which is a process of moment to moment. What is the result of complete surrender? Think Rohan Prabhu.
The conditioned soul surrenders to the laws of nature in material existence. But when one fully surrenders to the Lord, material nature does not act upon him. Such a fully surrendered soul is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. Mam eva ye prapadante mayam etam tarantite. Bhagavad Gita 7.14. One who has fully surrendered to the Lord has no fear of the molds of material nature, for everything is but an expansion of the Lord's glories. Sarvam khala idam Brahma. And these glories are gradually revealed and realized.
The Bhagavatam says, Bhayam dvitiyam abhiniveshatasyad ishadapetasya viparyayo asmritihi. Why is there fear? There is fear because bhayam dvitiyam. You see something as two. Oh, this is uh, something different from Krishna or his energies. That's what creates fear. Whereas the moment a person understands after surrender that this is all Krishna's energy. Krishna is all pervading. Sarvata pani padam tat sarvatokshi shirormukam sarvata shruti malloge sarvam avartiti shruti. Krishna's eyes are everywhere, Krishna's nose is everywhere, Krishna's mouth is everywhere, Krishna's hands are everywhere. Everywhere Krishna is, oh my God. Really, wow, nice. So Krishna is accessible. That's why Prahlad Maharaj was not fearful. Because he knew that pillar, yes, Krishna is there. Hiranyakashipu said, come on, he's not there. I have the blueprint. Yeah, I have all the drawings. I was here when that was constructed. There is nobody who's gone inside. I'm sure. Dutiyam. And he was fearful. There is no one. Nobody is there. Fearful. Prahlad was fearless. Because he could see, yes, Krishna is there. So this is one of the results of surrender. A person who surrendered is fearless. Is completely fearless. There is no fear. Right? Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, you went alone to the West, knowing nobody. He said, where I was alone? I was always with the Paramatma and my Guru Maharaj. Yeah. Krishna is always with me. And that is why if you see the 16th chapter, I was sharing with some of you guys, the 16th chapter, the first 3 verses, they speak about the Daivi Sampad. And what is the first Daivi Sampad? Abhayam. Abhayam Satvasam Suddhir Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita. But what is the first one? Abhay. You become fearless. That's the first symptom, quality of a person who surrendered. Okay. Lord is the supreme purifier. Abhinav.
Lord is the supreme purifier, Param Brahma, Param Dharma, Pavitram Paramam Bhagavan. The more one is purified, the more he wants to know about the supreme, the more he goes towards to him.
Purifiers. We have water purifiers. What does Krishna purify? Okay. Purifies anarthas. What else? Yes, chitta. He purifies chitta. Because what are the components of subtle body? Okay, you want to remember components of subtle body? You want to remember it? Then you need to get an MBA degree. Mana, Buddhi, Ahankar. You get this MBA. MBA also means Member of Bhakti Academy. I am also MBA, Member of Brahmachari Ashram. So you're all MBAs. Mana, Buddhi, Ahankar. But if you read the Kapila section, 3.26 Bhagavatam, there is a mention of Ashuddha Chitta. This is the main villain, this guy. This Chitta, the polluted consciousness, Krishna purifies that very beautifully in different ways. In what all ways Krishna purifies the consciousness? In what all ways does Krishna purify our consciousness? How has he appeared? Yeah, true. Miseries in our life. He gives miseries so that you surrender. Thank you. Yes.
So how he purifies? So by his whole name and chanting.
The holy name, very good. What else? Devotees, very nice. Devotees purify you. Nicely purify us. Yes? Through knowledge, scriptures, Grantha Avatara. Guru is the spiritual master. Renunciation. What is that? That's opulence of Krishna purifying us. Okay, Vairagya, Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, renounced and he purified us. Okay. Dharma, the holy abode, which I'm actually missing. People call me and ask, are you missing India? I'm missing Mayapur. Dhammas, which are there. But we have created such a wonderful, what do you call it? New Ramana Dham? New Ramana Dham ki jai. Very nice. So that's how he's come as Dham, he's come as Radha Kshirchor Gopinath, deities to purify us. So Krishna is having different plans to purify us. Sometimes people don't like Saumya Rupa of Krishna. So one of the devotees, he had put this, what do you call it, wallpaper? He had put of Narsim Dev. And he was in the West. So he came, hey man, this is cool, man. Who's this guy? He's cool. Narsim Dev. People don't like Krishna, but they like the tenacious form of Narsim Dev. So he says, you don't like this form? Okay, come in this form. Yesterday we were discussing about this, right? Different forms. Because Krishna attracts different living entities in different forms. So that way he's focused on purification. Even if you see the whole Krishna Leela, what did he do? Rama Leela, what did he do? Dashavarsha sahasrani dashavarsha kritani cha Rama rajyam upasitvag brahmalokam gamaishyatah. After ruling for 11,000 years, Ramayana says, Lord Ram, he took not only himself, he took the entire universe back to his abode. So did Lord Krishna. Where were we, guys? We missed it. So did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Took everybody with him. The whole universe was emptied, finished. That's how he purifies. He's the supreme purifier. Just like to hear, my God, time. I'm actually known for punctuality. And I failed because you guys got me into ecstasy. Huh? How the Bhagavatam is Krishna, is always pure. Yes. Okay, that way. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have to skip this because Krishna is Kalos Meham, his time. Okay. Lord's last paragraph. We'll just read this and we'll close. Jai Prabhu.
Lord's revelation to pure devotees. Full knowledge of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan is revealed to the pure devotees. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita,
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमाह नाश्यामि आत्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
out of compassion for them, I dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance.
I have just 3 points to share here. This is one shloka I remembered from Bhagavatam. Please. Yes, Vatsal Prabhu.
All of me, namely my actual eternal form and my transcendental existence, color, qualities, and activities, let all be awakened within you by factual realization out of my causelessness.
We hear about revelation, right? Revelation. Yesterday, Antrish Prabhu was talking about his realization. And it was His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj who spoke about tapa. Tapa. After the tapa, what was revealed to Brahma is these things. So revelation means, what does Krishna reveal? He reveals himself in his actual form, his abode, his color, his qualities, his activities, and everything. This is called revelation. So this word speaks about that revelation.
What verse is this?
2.9.32. This is just before the Chatushloki. Let's look at 2 examples. Again, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's guru. I'd asked him, Prabhu's. Okay. Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was a genius of his times. Very well learned. Vastly learned. In fact, he stopped his education because he was getting a lot of marriage proposals. He wanted to remain brahmachari. He stopped learning. So his guru, on the other hand, did not even know how to sign his name. In India, they call it Anguta Chap. Yeah. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, such a learned personality, when he would get doubts in Shastras, whom he would go to? His guru Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj. And Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj would answer those doubts just by asking Krishna, okay, this is the answer. Oh, in the Varaha Puran, we are able to see this. Okay. Yes, this is the answer. Any complicated question, he used to say. Why? Because he's getting the revelation from Lord. How many of you have been to Tamil Nadu? Great. Kanchipuram? Chennai. Okay, come on. You're so close. You missed it. Kanchipuram is a Divyadeshan Dham of 17 Dhams. Ka Anchipuram, that is a place where Brahmaji, Ka is Brahma. He himself performed his sadhana. Yes, Rameswaram, very south. You're far away, Prabhu. So Kanchipuram. I just wanted to say a past time. So Kanchipuram, there is a Perumal, Varadaraj Swami Perumal. So Perumal means Krishna. Varadaraj Swami means he was the king of benediction. And he had a particular servant who was again a Shudra. His name was Kanchipurna. So he would fan the Lord. That was his service. And he would talk to the Lord. So when a person has a revelation and anyone would want to talk to the Lord, they would go and talk to Kanchipurna. Prabhu, can you please tell, will I go back to Godhead in this life? So Kanchipurna will ask, Kya karna iska? What to do with this guy? Lord says, okay, we'll send him back to Godhead. Lord is sending you out. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. So he used to talk like that. So revelation means practically one experiencing, having that Bhagavata Anubhuti with the Lord. That's actually revelation. And that's why Prabhupada created the International Society for Krishna Consciousness movement. Prabhupada said, I've created this movement so that everybody can see Krishna and talk to Krishna. That's the ultimatum. And that will happen if we stick to the process. We should not leave our beads. Keep chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Mahaprasad ki jai. Thank you very much. You guys were 5 minutes late, you were 10 minutes late. That's why extra punishment. Huh? Rohan Prabhu went in?
Actually, he was singing.
He was singing, correct. I was waiting here. When will this guy?